it's Barbara, and it is once again time for Pick a Stack Wednesday. It's the best day of the week. How are you doing these days? With the comets and Three-Eye Atlas, whatever that is, we just had a big coronal mass ejection that's coming in. I mean, I can already feel it, and they say, oh, it'll come in within 4 days. I'm like, it's already here. I feel the energy. It's hard to sleep at night, but easy to sleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you feel jittery or a little anxious, or you have cravings for sugar, because what happens when this is going on out there is it makes the parasites in our bodies anxious, and the parasites live off sugar, so it makes you want to crave sugar. Your job is to not give in. Don't eat the sugar. Think about it. Almost everything in our society is sugar-based, whether it's drinks. Energy drinks are basically just sugar. Sodas, alcoholic drinks. Everything is just sugar. You're feeding the parasites. Most of the foods that people eat, all the processed foods, are feeding the parasites. So, if at this time you're feeling these energies and you're craving that stuff, there's a reason. It's not just whatever the false narrative is. No, it's because the parasites within you are reacting to the high frequency that's hitting our planet. Your job is to go, no, I'm not going to do that. What doesn't have sugar? Meat doesn't have sugar. Eat a piece of meat. That's what I do. I made a big roast the other day, and I've been munching on that all week. Oh, it's glorious. And it makes you feel full. Another thing that makes you feel full and helps to alkalinize your body is a teaspoon of baking soda in a cup of water. Makes you feel full, alkalinizes your body, because alkaline is the opposite of acid. Parasites live off of acid because that's sugar. Cancer is the result of an acidic body. Parasites, just saying, drink some baking soda water. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, first thing we did was we started off with the heart chakra crystal singing bowl, raising the frequency. Second of all, this is what we do here. We've got 3 stacks, and I want you to use your intuition to come up with what stack or stacks you should listen to, because I'm going to do a reading on each stack. So think of an idea, an issue, a question, whatever, and then use your intuition to come up with what stack you should listen to. Or maybe you're just going to listen to the whole video. You don't have to watch me, but if you can listen, that's great. After I record the video, I always listen to myself, because a lot of times these messages are for me too. And I don't know most of what I'm saying because I'm channeling. So I listen, I'm like, oh my gosh, that message was for me. Cool. Yeah. So today, all 3 of our stacks consist of a tarot deck and a crystal or stone. So I want you to use your intuition. Super important these days. Way more important than all of our other physical senses. Because we need our connection to God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit, Great I Am, Spirit guides from the light, angels and archangels from the light, animal spirit guides from the light, ancestors, relatives, children from the light, galactic energies from the light, dragons and unicorns that are living in the light. Whoever you're resonating with, that's our team. They are with us to help us through this crazy time that we're in, that we chose to come here, to be here right now, to experience this big change for humanity. So, are you just going with the flow and kind of watching the show, which, that rhymes. Or are you freaking out because, oh my God, government assistance is on the chopping block? Really? Do you want the government to control your life? Seriously. No. Stop. Just stop. It's meant as a temporary thing until you get on your feet, not as a permanent solution. Now, there are people out there that truly need it because they cannot work. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these young people that are able-bodied. Feel good about yourself. Go do something to help humanity. It's an awesome feeling. All right, I'm done with that. Done. I wasn't even going to bring it up, but apparently they want me to. Anyway, we have 3 stacks today. Each one is a tarot deck, and each one has a crystal or stone. So, you ready? I'm going to do the singing bowl, and then we're going to go right into stack number 1 because we have lots to talk about. This cleanses the space. Get rid of that thing I just talked about. That's yucky energy. We don't want that. What you talk about affects your energy field, and it affects other people's energy field. So let's talk about puppies and babies and kittens and horses and unicorns and dragons, and the leaves are beautiful colors, and what you had for dinner last night. You know, fun things. Or let's talk about stack number 1. If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Tarot of Dragons. The dragons were very explicit this morning. They said, yeah, you got to put us in. Halloween is in 2 days. And my costume, when my guides pick my costume, and I love it. When I hand out stuff to kids, I'm the dragon nanny. So I have an antique buggy that'll have 2 red dragons in it, all snuggled up in a blankie. And then I have my red, it's a cape. And I have my dragon mask, which is red. So I'm going to be the dragon nanny. And I love it. When you turn your life over, you get fun things like that. Because I never would have thought of that. But you know what? If you have an antique buggy, you might as well use it. And it's funny because I had it for sale in our yard sale up the street last month, and nobody bought it. Now I know why. I keep hoping like a photographer will take it, because that would be awesome to do photos with. And it's in perfect condition. All right, so 3 cards popped out. And my guide said, those are the ones. So we're not going to do reversals today. Oh. Okay, the first thing I have to point out is 3 cards popped out at the same time. They're all major arcana. 3 out of 3 major arcana cards are messages from the universe. So it's not like, yeah, this is going to... No, it's like, boom, in your face. We've got this... First of all, we've got this baby dragon. This is going to be what has your stones. This one is filled with shungite and black tourmaline. This is talking about how we need to be grounded. And we need to have those black stones because it also shields us from low frequency, yucky energy. Okay? So we have the black dragon. Be grounded and shield yourself from yucky energy. Then, on top of that, we've got the Tower, first card, the Moon, and the Emperor. So what I'm getting from this today is, yeah, shit's hitting the fan. There's going to be some dark times. But What you focus on is what's important. Are you the emperor? Are you being the emperor? Are you being the victim? Oh, poor me. Or are you saying, I got this? Now, we had a card of the day. Was it yesterday? I don't remember. No, I think it was the day before. Anyway, recently we had a card of the day, and it was, you've got this. And this is reminding us that, yes, like I said, shit's hitting the fan. Dark times. At certain times and for certain people. What's happening is these solar plasma energies are coming in and they're amplifying where you're at. So, are you feeling sorry for yourself and being the victim? That's going to be amplified. You know, we've been talking about this for years where you're going to be tested. Well, now is the time of the test. What are you focusing on? What are you eating? What self-care are you doing? I was talking to somebody yesterday, and she's been going through a lot this year. And I said, when are you going to do some self-care? Oh, after this is all over. Really? You can't find 1 hour to just do some self-care. It's a choice. We allow ourselves to get our energy drained. We allow it, and we allow it, and we allow it, and we keep allowing it until, guess what? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so tired. Really? You don't know what's wrong with you? You've allowed yourself to have your energy drained by other people, by circumstances, by events. You put yourself in this position. Nobody else did, because we all choose every day how we want to be and who we want to be. If you allow yourself to be totally drained, you're going to be totally drained. This is saying what you focus on is what you become. I'm a freaking superhero, man. I focus on that. I focus on continually having the higher frequency energy. I focus on this space being a sanctuary for not just myself, but for others. That's what I focus on. I do not focus on, oh, poor me. You'll never hear me do the, oh, poor me, about all the things that I've lost in my lifetime, all the events that have happened, because I choose not to focus on that. I choose to focus on the positive. The tower is crumbling down because it needs to crumble down. All the towers need to crumble right now. All the systems, because they're all messed up and broken and lies. We are living in the short season of Satan. So everything is upside down. So the satanic towers need to fall. Stop trying to hold them up. Things happen in the dark. Things happen at night. The moon is not the true light. It's a reflection of the true light. But things happen in the dark. We grow when there's dark. We grow the most when bad things happen to us, because it's all in how we act and react. And if we freak out and lash out to hurt others, to hurt other people, or to hurt businesses, or to hurt society, that shows what kind of person you're being. You're allowing to be amplified. Don't amplify the dark. Know that you're this emperor. Everything's being amplified. You've got this. If you choose the light, allow that to be amplified. Okay? Okay, stack number 1 was super powerful. And I just looked up and my timer said 1444. 444. Angels are with us. You're not alone. We got this. Whew. We got this. That was stack number 1. I knew it was going to be powerful today. I just knew it. I woke up exhausted, so I know I was out astral traveling and probably fighting. So I knew this was going to be something else, especially when my guide said, nope, it's going to be all tarot cards. Because usually tarot cards, when I do readings, they carry a more potent message than the pretty little oracle cards. I'm going to sneeze. All right. I suppose I should show you what deck it is. Stack number 2. Your deck is the Druid Craft Tarot. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you your crystal too. I'm like, let's do this. All right, show me what cards and then I'll do the stone. Show me the cards that you got for us. Okay. Okay, we're not doing reversals. Okay. Your stone is the lovely desert rose, which is from the same family as selenite. But it's so beautiful. It's got all those little nooks and crannies, and yeah. They form in kind of like meatball shapes, and then they connect together. It's a beautiful stone. It's kind of lacy. This is just like selenite, like I said. That is going to absorb that low frequency energy, as opposed to the black tourmaline and the shungite, which is basically going to repel it. So having selenite and desert rose around is very helpful, because especially by doorways or in areas of your home that are feeling kind of yucky, because let that absorb that energy instead of you. All right, so you got 3 cards. Because of what's going on right now with the plasma energies from the sun, with all the comets that are out there, and with the social unrest, and with, oh my gosh, Cat 5 hurricane around Jamaica, that's Hurricane Melissa. We've got storms all over. We've got volcanic activity all over. We've got earthquakes all over. The earth, we've talked for years about the earth going through all these birthing pains. Well, hello. It's now. It's not just something we talk about that's going to happen down the road. No, it's happening now. So it's very emotional. So in stack number 2, all 3 cards are cups. We have the Princess of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. That's the Princess and 16 cups. That's a lot of cups. Cups are emotional cards. They are saying this is a time of emotional intensity. I'm not going to say emotional stress, but emotional intensity. What I was talking about in stack number 1 was things are getting amplified. And I talked about that beforehand too, about, your cravings, your sugar cravings are going to be intensified. Well, your emotions are going to be intensified too. We're in a very watery period right now. And this is pretty much saying that. Last night, I was thinking about things from the past. I'm like, where did that come from? Why did that pop into my head? And I started thinking about, growing up and my mother, and I'm like, oh, I got to forgive her for that. But it's like there's this life review thing that's going on. I'm like, no, I see you. You served a purpose at the time, but it's like a bad movie that I don't need to watch again. So be on your way. I see you. Go. And then I start intentionally thinking about something positive. So, okay, I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and then I'm going to play with my puppies, and then I'm going to make sun catchers, or I'm working on this deer skull and antful rack. I'm going to concentrate on that because 1, it makes me happy 2, it raises the frequency in my space and myself. And 3, I'm making a beautiful piece of art. So that's what stack number 2 is talking about, is focus on what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Because this is a very emotional time that we are in. So it honestly doesn't even matter that it's the 7, the 9, and the princess. It's embrace the higher frequencies because they'll be amplified. Embrace the frequency of abundance and prosperity. Embrace the frequency of love. Embrace the frequency of family love or intimate love or puppy love. Embrace the higher level frequencies because they will be amplified. And then also have some selenite around because, let the selenite absorb that yucky energy. Because we don't need to. I am not a sponge. No. And I'm sorry, body, for absorbing the energies that we have absorbed. I'm so sorry. And please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Little Ho'oponopono there for you. The Ho'oponopono is awesome. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I do that with my body all the time. I'm so sorry for everything I put you through. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Stack number 3. Stack number 3. You got a little turtle. And this little turtle is one of my Oregon creations. And this one is filled with clear quartz and brass. This is going to be for divine health, amplification, which we've already talked about. It would be awesome for meditating. Put it on your third eye. Actually, that looks kind of cool. I kind of want to attach it to my headband and walk around in a store like this. Why do you have a turtle on your third eye? Because I can. All right. For stack number 3, you are going to get a reading from the Animals Divine. Animals Divine. For those of you who've watched me before, you know I don't choose my decks. I don't choose the stones or crystals. I don't even choose the tablecloth on the table. It's all my spirit guides. I have a little communion with them in the morning, and I'm like, okay, what do we want to do today? Actually, they choose my clothes and my jewelry. I just let them choose everything. And sometimes I'm like, hey, don't let me eat breakfast, or don't let me eat naughty things today. Help me get through the day without eating something naughty. Because like I talked about earlier, when these solar plasma energies come in, they make you crave sugar. So I'm like, no, don't let me. The only sugar that I want to eat is maybe an apple. And then I don't get to eat a whole apple anyway. I usually only eat half the apple because my dogs get the other half. They love apples and pears and bananas. So when I eat fruit, I usually only get half of it, which I'm fine with because my babies mean a lot to me. Okay. Stack number 3, super powerful. Holy crap. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. Thank you, Mr. Turtle, for amplifying. There we go. I'm going to set him on top of the deck. If you chose stack number 3, we've got Major Arcana, the Chariot. We've got the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Fire. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Again, very powerful. The Chariot. Something's coming in fast and furious. And no, it's not Vin Diesel. Which is too bad. Something coming in. It's fast, it's furious, it's powerful. So that could be something specific to your life. That job opportunity that you've always dreamed of. It could be Three-Eye Atlas and the comets, because look at it in the background in the sky. They're like comets. Interesting. Maybe Three-Eye Atlas is that wild boar she's riding. And the others are comets. It could be the social unrest that's coming, but there's something coming in fast and furious and powerful. Okay? The second card that showed up is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands brings in this whirlwind. The Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Fire, he's the fastest moving knight. So there's this whirlwind. Again, something coming in fast. The horse coming in fast. The whirlwind coming in fast. What does it mean for you? I don't know. What did you ask about? Because two cards are saying something's coming in fast, and there's comets in the sky, and there's fire. The third card says, ooh, but it's a golden opportunity. This is that Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning of something good, something material. So it's like in stack number 1 where we had the tower and everything's crumbling down. But there's a new opportunity for you because the tower fell down. Think about it. Anytime a tower falls down, it's destruction, right? But then what has to happen afterwards? There has to be cleanup. Okay, that provides jobs. There's new construction, new jobs. There's new opportunities for people to invent new things because that tower is no longer there. People don't have access to whatever that provided. So there's all these new opportunities that are coming into being because of this whatever's coming in fast, this whirlwind, this fiery, passionate energy. Remember, fire is passion. It's like, I love this time of the year. Oh, of course, I'm wearing orange. You're looking at a green wall behind me, but I'm looking at the wall that's red with a tapestry on it with trees and red and orange leaves. And it's very passionate, fiery energy. And the sugar maples right now, oh my gosh, the leaves are all that rusty red, flame orange color. They're either on the trees or they're on the ground. When I go for walks in the morning, I get to walk through all those leaves and I talk to the trees and I'm like, thank you. You still look beautiful even though you've taken your coats off and these leaves are on the ground, and thank you for allowing me to enjoy their energy. And they're all kind of crispy and crunchy and it's just beautiful. I love the colors of the fall. Don't forget about the yellows and the golds. All those low chakra colors, the reds, the oranges, the golds, the rust, the brown, they're all beautiful colors. Chocolate's brown too. Just saying. So these cards are reminding us that even though there's something coming in fast and furious and hot, it's a new opportunity for us. And if that's what you focus on, then that's what you receive. Do not get caught down in the oh, poor me crap. Okay? Sit back, go with the flow, enjoy the show. That's going to be my mantra from now on. Sit back, go with the flow, enjoy the show. And know that the universe has your back, your front, your sides, your top, your bottom, everything. And you're going to be fine because that's your intention. All 3 stacks were very powerful. All 3 stacks had 3 cards. 3s are all about all the Ascended Masters watching over us. Talk to them. Thank you for guiding, guarding, and protecting me and all my resources, all my properties, my holdings, my family, my pets. Thank you, universe, for having my back. And by the way, I love you, universe. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. I am sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. I know you deserve them. I know you're worthy. Get in receive mode, and remember, keep your frequency high because everything is being amplified right now.